Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm preparing to do a 2022 reading for the year, and hopefully this will help you as you pick up and identify the themes to plan more efficiently and more effectively so that you will be successful as we wind up this year and set intentions for the new year. So I've laid out your cards. Each card represents a month of 2022 beginning in January. The axes cards mark the beginning of seasons. So I'm going to begin by looking at the bottom of the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot deck. And we have the card Chance. Chance in this deck is the Wheel of Fortune in other more conventional decks, and chance is giving you an opportunity from the universe to receive what you have given. So this is a card of reversal in some ways, where you have given without recognition or reward or benefit. The universe is turning the wheel more favorably in your direction, so that as you continue to give at the level of your highest good, of your highest self, you are now in a position to receive the benefits and rewards of that at this time. So this is a beautiful theme for the year of 2022 and gives an indication of your level of consciousness that recognizes the work that you've put in and is preparing to reward you for your service. The first house is January of 2021. I call this the winter card, and so the Seven of Cups is indicating the flavor of this winter period. And in January of next year, you're likely to recognize a lot of possibilities that may have been unimaginable or unforeseeable in the recent past. You now are unlocking your imagination and the possibilities that your imagination and your desire are leading you to. So this can be a little bit overwhelming. It has a certain celebratory holiday feel to it. So this indicates you enjoying the pleasures of your social circle and the pleasures and rewards of some of the activities that you have been engaged in. This is opening up some of your natural talents and abilities, and setting and reinforcing that you are on a path that is right for you, that you are in a place of knowing that you know the direction that you're moving towards. February of next year has the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords indicates you getting a sudden inspiration, and it really is where I'm sensing that the intervention of the universe, divine guidance, will open up an unexpected opportunity for you, reveal a truth that had not been clear to you before, or give you some sudden and new information and thus a new inspiration that is helping you to direct your course, revealing the course that's best for you, and the decision that you've made, that you've chosen from the possibilities that were available to you in January. In March of next year, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is indicating your ability to be independent, to rely upon yourself, to be resourceful as you prepare for new growth in the spring. So this is you kind of closing out your astrological year, as we will be in Pisces time, generally speaking, early Aries, And this is indicating that you have completed a cycle of stability, of establishment, of protection and self-nurturance that is being rewarded through your ability to prosper and be abundant in your space. In April of next year, we have the Page of Pentacles. And I see a story emerging around the new direction that you have chosen in February of this upcoming year. I gathered your resources, and you are now preparing your plan and preparing your way forward, your openness to learning new practical skills and strategies to learn a new area of endeavor, a new area of material prosperity, perhaps abundance, or simply developing a practical and useful tool or skill that others will be able to use. This should be happening in about April. This could be the apprenticeship with someone who has their own business. It could be an opportunity to go back to school or become part of a training program that has to do with the direction in which you're now moving. But this plan is slow and steady, and this represents, Pisces, your approach, which at this time is that of the tortoise rather than the hare. So you are moving deliberately and cautiously through this new opportunity that you are engaging in April. In May of next year, 2022, the Ten of Wands indicates a release. I see this talking about a completion of some very difficult work that you've invested in tremendously, you've invested in mightily. This may even be an area of completion or achievement that is still benefiting you and giving you rewards. However, the completion of this particular task or responsibility has been largely made on the terms of others' needs, responsibility to others, your leadership, your obligation to others. And completing this work has been about as part of a team. So not only are you completing this project, this effort, this work, wrapping up this investment, but you are exhausted. It has gotten you, it is completed, you have moved it to its final completion, but it is not entirely satisfying, as it has taken out much more than you feel it has given. In June of next year, the Four of Swords, and I see you taking a rest. And I largely see you taking a rest, pulling back as a result of this completion, this finishing up, this meeting a goal in concert with others. And the Four of Swords sees you pulling in and really assessing the impact it's had not only on you personally, but on your working methods, your routines, your habits, the way that you move yourself productively and efficiently through your life. The Four of Swords allows you to receive peace, come to peaceful terms with the efforts that you've made in the past. And that may have you assessing this completion on terms that allow you to recognize that you've made a lot of progress and you're moving forward on a firm spiritual foundation. In July of next year, we have the Hanged One. In the Egyptian deck, this is your conscious decision to make a change in your perspective. Being the only major arcana card besides the overall energy chance card, this is important as it falls midway through your year and the beginning of summer. So this card talks a little bit about sacrifice, and the sacrifice is you're letting go of the thoughts and the patterns of thinking that have led to the reality that you are currently in, the reality that you are now aware that you've created with your thoughts. Here you are consciously attempting to release those expectations along with the thoughts that led to an undesirable reality, and instead are witnessing your ability to reverse your thoughts, change your perspective, to review everything that you have experienced to this date and choose another set of intentions, assumptions, thoughts, inspirations, truths. So you're opening up to a new interpretation of your reality, a new interpretation of your truth that is leading you to change your perspective in a very dramatic way. And this is sort of reinforced. June and July, I see you pulling back and pausing a little bit from the efforts you've made to date, maybe from your beginning on this new spiritual journey. You're actually taking time to assess and evaluate where you've gotten to this point and to refocus your attention in such a way as to help you create the reality, the desired reality. The August of 2022 shows the Three of Cups, and this is lovely. We're still in summer, and we are in high summertime where you are enjoying the support, emotional support, cultural support, social support of your friends and your loved ones, those dear to you. This is showing empathy, understanding the needs of others, particularly those that you work closely with, perhaps that you live closely with, and receiving that same support back for whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're planning, what you're thinking about. You are supported here with the Three of Cups, and you are celebrating the new plans, the new world, the new vision that you are implementing in your world. In September of 2022 is the Warrior, or the Knight of Cups. September, we see you actually opening up in a deeper way to your own emotional experiences. This can have you revisiting your past, reviewing the lessons of the experiences that you've had, including the pain that we so often deny or move away from or avoid out of fear of being hurt again and again. You are now exploring the concept of understanding deeply your feelings that have arisen as a result of your experiences, and you're learning how to witness those, understand the range of your emotional experiences better, and the feelings that have been generated by those experiences, but you're also better able to objectify, witness, stand back from those experiences in order to understand the lessons that you have learned, that you are learning. And this really talks about your emotional maturation, your ability to have experiences and see those same experiences not just of joy and pleasure, but of suffering and pain, loss and grieving, reflected in the lives of others in ways that you can support and be supported as well. In October of 2022, we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is you working with others conceptually, socially, in order to make an effort together that is accomplishing far more and far more quickly than you could on your own. So there's a way in which you are communicating about these ideas that you have been growing since before, naturally, the beginning of the year, but throughout 2022. You are communicating about what you've learned, what you're now understanding, open to new ways of implementing this vision, and in an environment where together in communication and conversation you are able to move this project or this work along rapidly and successfully. In November of next year, 2022, the Nine of Swords. There's a number of another nine here, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Swords is letting me know that you are continuing on a theme of exploring your experiences and your thoughts about those experiences. You're trying to understand how you experienced loss, even failure, and how you can now, and how you've learned to move those, your expectations of an opportunity through to a more successful conclusion. So here you are thinking about experiences you've had in the past, possibly failures and losses that you've sustained. But you're now able to understand your part in those experiences and even your responsibility in these experiences that were disappointing, that did not meet their potential. And understanding your part in those is liberating you, allowing you to close up the cycle and ending this suffering that you have done largely in isolation. And so I see you coming out of a place of independent resourcefulness and then successively taking time to understand how you played a part in things that did not work out successfully. And this is really falling back on this theme of emotional maturity that I see occurring throughout the year. Your ability to stand back from your thoughts and recognize that you are making decisions that create the reality that you're experiencing. December of 2020 is the Warrior or the Knight of Pentacles, and this is your second Warrior card. You have the Warrior of Cups. The Warrior of Pentacles is really emphasizing this opportunity to grow and plan. You have sculpted a plan that you are still exploring and drawing out. You're still structuring this plan and this effort to create something useful. This can absolutely have a lot to do with your health. You are building up your reserves where you may have recognized a physical weakness or a structural weakness in your material world. You are continuing to plan the improvement of that, the exploration of your options. And this is completing a cycle in which you identified options and opportunities in January, early in the year, and here you are actually exploring the implications of those options, those opportunities. Even as you have chosen a path, you feel that you are understanding and uncovering the truth of these options, the best direction for you. You are at the same time building on what you are open to learning about these new opportunities. And this opportunity is something that you have generated through your actions and thoughts, your desire to create and improve on your material reality. I'm going to finish up with a crystal oracle, Pisces, for 2022. And I have pulled this beautiful card. It is, oh, there are two cards here. So the top one is the Boji stones. And the key word is balance. I am balanced, whole, and complete. Pisces, this is a brief review of 2022, and naturally we'll be exploring this over the next year and more. If you've enjoyed and found this reading useful, please let me know by liking this video and subscribing if you so choose. I very much appreciate your presence, and Namaste.